Welcome to Silent Stacks. Here we focus on silently stacking the bag while navigating uncertainty in real time. Welcome to my channel. I post 3 videos per month, one on the 8th, one on the 17th, and one on the 26th of each month. If you find value in my work, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive right in. Alright, so here we have the Bitcoin chart. This is the monthly candle and we have 5 days to close the month. And the month is looking really good. It is respecting the D marks. So D marks usually marks the bottom. So we have the last D marks over here and mark the bottom. And now we're forming monthly D marks over here. So we are close. What I'm waiting for Bitcoin to do next is to tag green above the 200 daily EMA. So we have quite a bit to go. And my next level of interest would be 64 to 54 for accumulation. Shout out to Dr. Profit. You could read his analysis here. And he mentions this range over here for accumulation. We are officially in a buyer's market. Every dip is for buying, not financial advice, but it is a good time to dollar cost average. That's what I'm doing. I'm really bullish on DeFi this cycle, and the king of DeFi is Ethereum. I believe Ethereum will pick up dominance this cycle against Bitcoin. So I will be watching Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We are starting to tag green. So that's a sign of strength to the upside, kind of like we did over here. We tagged green and then we had a correction and then we continued. And I'm interested in this Adam and Eve pattern. So I believe 2027, Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin and eventually test this structure again. So that's about a 100% move from Bitcoin. So this is not a fast move. It's a move that will take at least a year to form. But because of this chart, I'll be interested in accumulating Ethereum for the cycle. And for Ethereum, I am still waiting for a buy signal on the macro. And Ethereum is already showing some strength to the upside. Like Bitcoin, in order to confirm the strength of the bulls, I want to see Ethereum tag green above the 200 daily EMA, which sits close to 2,200. So if I start to see Ethereum close with strength above 2,200, that is a great sign for the bulls. In the meantime, we are in accumulation territory. And I will be interested in Ethereum if it prints the buy signal on the macro level. Looking at the silent stacks indicator on the 4-hour time frame, Ethereum started tagging green over here, and then we pushed higher, tagged green one more time, and then pushed higher and did not tag green. So now we're getting some weakness to the upside, and we are starting to form some sell imbalances on the daily. I am monitoring around 2000 to 2200 for a push, and if sells starts to appear around this level, I will be interested in taking the shorts. And if we start correcting to around 1600, I'll be interested in accumulating if the macro buy signal prints. XRP has some catching up to do. So while Ethereum is trading above the 50 daily EMA, XRP is still below. So this is a potential long setup right now. So what I like about XRP is we are tagging green several times. So we tag green here, corrected, tag green here, had a correction, and we tag green here. So if we start to form a base here, this is going to be a good long setup. And you can check out this video over here. I explained the importance of this blue box. This is the monthly demand that's potentially forming. And in order to confirm this month demand, XRP needs to make its way to the $1.33 level. And if we breach this low and create a lower low, then this box is invalidated and we have to start all over again. But this setup is looking good. And if we start to form a base here, I will be interested in longing and targeting the $1.33 with a stop loss at about $1. This reminds me of a ZK Cash fractal. So here's the example right here. So ZK Cash tag green, corrected, tag green again, corrected, tag green one more time, and then it started to coil its way around the 200 4-hour EMA. And then we had the cross over here of the 50 crossing the 200 on the 4-hour time frame. And then we shot up, passing this level over here. So that's what XRP is reminding me of. Take a look one more time. We tag green over here, corrected, tag green again over here, corrected, tag green over here, and it's all lower. So it's setting up for a move to push beyond right here. So the next thing XRP needs to do is eventually find its way above the 200 4-hour time frame. And then we need a bullish cross of the 50 crossing the 200. And then we could start targeting this level over here of about 130 and 133 that we're waiting for. So this is a good setup for me. So I'll be interested in taking a long position here with a stop loss here. So that's a good risk reward. And if we breach this level, then we will have to monitor the next potential monthly demand. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But I'll be looking at longs for XRP in the next coming days. Using the Silent Stacks dashboard, I did take longs on XRP. We had one in July 13, and then we had one in July 17. So for those of you who knows the strategy, what I do is I wait for the entry. I give it 3 days to exit. So here was the entry. I mark 3 days, and I exit after 3 days. So here we had another entry, and then I mark 3 days, and then I leave around 3 to 4 days. And this was the recent XRP trade that I took. Played out very nicely. And I also took some shorts this week. So short number one was Solana. So I started to see this short-term sell signal. I started entering here, and I marked 3 days, and I exit. This was a Solana trade that I took this week. Played out nicely. And the next trade that I took was ADA. So we had a short-term sell signal here, and I marked 3 days, and I exit. This was the 88 trade that I took. So while we're waiting for the macro moves to play out, we could still take several opportunities in the short term. If you're interested in swing trading, feel free to check out the indicator at silentstacks.xyz. You get access to the indicator on TradingView. You get access to the Silent Stacks dashboard, which has the view of the daily, the 4-hour. You get the signals pushed to Discord, so you don't have to be monitoring the charts all the time. The algorithm scans for you and pushes the signal. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or check it out at silentstacks.xyz. To recap, we are in a buyer's market. It is a great time to start dollar cost averaging. I am watching this zone for Bitcoin. I am watching Ethereum, and I'm watching this potential short-term XRP buy setup. The Silent Stacks indicator is also showing several signals with several alts. So we are in the right place at the right time. I will be back August 8th. In this channel, I provide several signals as I see it. So feel free to subscribe and stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found value, make sure you like the video. I post 3 videos per month, one on the 8th, one on the 17th, and one on the 26th of each month. If you like my work, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. You can also follow me on X at 24/7stacks for quicker updates. You are in the right place at the right time. Until next time, take care.